myself when I look in a mirror. Who else is recording in sub-zero temperature in fucking skiing gloves telling you about focus and anti-focus? That's when we're starting, because essentially focus and opposite of focus is distractions and having no distractions. If we simplify it to 2 + 2 = 4, but I've recently heard from podcast with Ali Abdal and author of book Undistractable. I don't want to misspell his name, but I'm gonna put it somewhere here. And I've been told that opposite of distraction is not focus, but traction. Thing that you deliberately want to do, that you're willing to do, and if you do it, you're basically focused while doing like your passionate thing. Let's put it simply. We can get distracted anytime. If it's our lovely thing, if it's our passion, if it's our hobby, whatever, right? We can be distracted anytime. So opposite of focus is when we're distracted. Brain dead approach would be to cut out all distractions, minimize resistance, apply Ikigai system, try to have fun from it, and become an essentialist for some time. Because focus is when you just don't have nothing except one thing that you're willing to do. If we put kid in one room and we give him encyclopedia, there's nothing left in his room, he'll probably be reading. Ain't no way he's just staring at a wall, because there's just one thing, and his monkey brain from thousands and thousands of years ago will just think, I should focus on this that's standing right in front of me and there's nothing else. And focus will play such a role you've never expected, bro. Charlie Morgan, owner of SMMA agency, makes almost 1 million a month, and he made this graph in one video, in one like long guide, and I'm gonna simplify it to you how focus works. Because the ability to just sit down and do one thing without any distractions for at least 2 hours is fucking achievement, bro. Just look at guys around you. Like, your competition is fucked, dude. There's not even a competition. Right now we're sitting at 80%, 70% of usual mediocre normie guys. Right? There's nothing extraordinary about us. We don't have that much achievements, except some at martial arts, at gym, when we were a child. Apart from that, we've just woken up from this normal world, and now we want to smash our work and build an online business and all that positive stuff. So all we have to do to beat our like current competition is just apply focus, be productive for some time, get on our first money online, and from that point, we'll be fighting with the rest of the guys, because business is just competition. Just fighting with your opponents to get client in the same niche. Then we're talking, bro. Now we have to build the baseline. When we don't put no efforts, right? We're just living our life, but on a baseline, we're so focused. We can work for 3 hours with no distractions, just on one task, flowing. Our goal is to have the baseline of being able to work 6 hours a day as if it's nothing, as if it's our usual day when we're pooping, when we're jerking off. To achieve that, first we gotta suffer. We need to experience suffering in form of applying focus. Let me show you that graph from Charlie Morgan. Let's take 3 guys, James, Mike, and Nick. They have units of focus, units of productivity, and units of time. We all have the same time, 24 hours. Let's put it 10 units of time. 10 units being max and 0 being minimum. So we all have the same time, right? There are no excuses about that. We can delay other tasks, we can sacrifice other activities, but that's not important. We have the same time. And units of focus. Now, it varies. Let's put it, who makes more work and can endure more time sitting on one task without any distractions will have more units of focus. So let's imagine James have 2 units of focus. He can't focus a lot. It's just 30 to 40 minutes and then he's snapping back. He wants to do something else. His phantom ADHD, don't let him go. Second guy, Mike. He has 6 units of productivity. Now we're kind of talking, but that's not the max. That's like above average. He can triple the work James usually does. It's 1.5 hours. Now, it's kind of good, right? If you can make 2 hours of undistracted, deep work per day, it's fucking enough for you. Combine your studies, combine your like personal life, that's fucking enough. What outcome we have? So we need to multiply units of time and focus. Turns out that James has 20 units of productivity in the scale of 100. He's producing at 20% of his potential. That's sad. Mike with his focus has 60 units of productivity. Multiply 10 and 6, 3 times improvement. But if Nick has 10 units of focus, that is the maximum he can possibly do per day without burning out, without feeling bad. So he squeezed his maximum of focus. He has 100 units of productivity. It's 5 times more than James. So let's put it, he can work 3 or 4 hours without getting distracted, focused on one task and squeezing his max. We have to take a leap from James to Nick, units of productivity. Our starting point would be garbage in, garbage out. From Samoans, this is brain dead approach. We all know the solution to this problem is getting out other trash activities, actions we do when we try to solve some problem. First of all, we go and look at secrets and tips, on secret hacks. It's not how it works. If you're talking about focus, we have to build the foundation. Our day, how it fucking goes. If we play Fortnite, if we jerk off, even 2 times a day, try to smash some girl, and we go on a date. Then you hang out with your friends, you do your studies, you make your homework. All of that crap simply won't allow you to focus. Like, we can't even talk about some specifics when we just can't through other garbage activities to dedicate it on our business. So first of all, we have to delete all other fun things, other distractive actions, as video games, as corn, as hanging around with DJ friends. That's important, we'll talk about it. Chasing girls that clearly are not interested in you, and scrolling short form. Just remove those and you'll have at least 2 times more units of focus. If you just put it simpler, all of those things are just more fun than your work. All of those things are far sexier than sitting on your desk, opening those boring apps, writing some. You have to make your brain work. It's a lot of energy. Oh fuck, dude. That's right. That's true. If you didn't have those sexy things, distractive habits, fuck, dude, there will be no option. Like, you'll have to make it fun. You'll have to make it your priority. And that's a brain dead approach. First of all, try to remove them. If you can't, reduce them to an absolute minimum. I'm talking about 3 hours a week on Friday nights, ghosting your friends slowly but surely, meeting the maximum like once a week. If it's a good friend, if he's compatible with you, you have similar interests, and you're kind of vibing with each other, and you're like supportive, that's fine. I'm not talking about that. I'm about DJ friends. I'm about that group of friends when clearly they're passively toxic to you or with each other. And you're just throwing jokes at each other. You're just fighting with each other, pretending to be friends, but you're together because you're comfy, because you don't want to change nothing. That's what I'm talking about. They will just slowly destroys us. We get our dose of socializing with some dumbasses, with some assholes. Scrolling short form. Not gonna lie, I'm falling for this trap a lot, but it's just fun to do, and it takes our time. We just need to reduce it. We will do it. We will go on TikTok when you're tired after work or after studies. But our goal is to just be aware. And as soon as we realize, yo bro, we're just wasting our time, we have to hop on a desk or read a book or do something else. Like, we can do anything else, and that will be better than scrolling shorts, except watching porn. But you got my point. It's like 40 minutes per day, but those 40 minutes a day can be completely free for you. Just take it. Go out of TikTok, out of shorts, and you have those 40 minutes free. And porn. That's a hard thing to do, but I finally escaped it. I don't know for how long, but the easiest solution would be to start thinking not about jerking off when you're feeling horny, but feeling like you want to fuck. Feeling like you want to get a girl rather than getting this in the toilet. Just washing out your kids in the nature. That's the simplest way, but you will actually strive for getting an actual girl. You need to associate that horniness with actually finding a girl, reprogramming yourself, thinking that if I'm horny, it means I have a high T and I want to find a girl. And I'll do only that. I will talk to girls. I will try to set up dates instead of being a lizard in my toilet. Just recently, I had a wet dream. First time in 1 year. I was beating my meat non-stop for all this year. I couldn't even feel the wet dream for once. But it feels fucking awesome. Except fucking cleaning it at 4 a.m. and changing your pants, bro. And start getting serious about, yo bro, I need to get a girl. I need to get some flirting, some socializing with them, at least not having sex, not dating, but just talking, fulfilling your need of talking to girls rather than jerking off. You will feel 3 times better. So when you cut out all those distractions to a minimum or to 0, ideal case, you have to minimize resistance. I hope you can see my eyes. It's fucking cold here. When we try to do our work, there's something always pulling us, right? Because actually I've heard from someone, procrastination is the art of not starting. So the hardest part is just get our ass up, turn on that button, and sit on our desk and work. Like, there's no like magical cure, but just to make that action of turning your PC simplest in this world, you have to sit on your desk and start working, same as pooping, right? There's no effort for you to go and shit. Make the same with your PC. Like, minimize resistance between getting up, realizing that you have to work, and starting your work. How can we do it? First of all, be physically close to it. Get that thing physically available. Either your laptop is in your drawer or in your backpack. Just wake up, put it right there, first thing you do. And, once you just open it, you will have a craving or just desire to go and start working straight away. If you have a PC, just make a no-brainer move and turn it on, even if you didn't want to. Now it's staring at you. Like, yo bro, will you work or not? Now you don't have to push any buttons. It's right here. Just start working. Put your phone away right off the bed. Just throw it into an atmosphere and you'll be fine. Next up would be building a system. What I'm talking about. Because right now, you associate your work and your tasks with something hard, with something that feels like a chore or task, right? It's like school. You associate school with something boring, mandatory, like homework, like presentations and all that crap. But this is not the same with your work. This is the thing that will make you fucking money. This is the thing that will make your parents free. You can achieve 10k a month fucking easily by applying focus and beating that procrastination, beating that phase, and stopping that association. Your work and your task is not fucking hard. It's not that boring work. It's fun. It's the thing. If you don't do it, if you don't sit and start, you will probably die in 10 years of mediocrity, of like normal life. You have no improvement. You've settled with some girl that is 4 out of 10. You don't even like fucking her. And you have a child that is kind of ugly. You know, that is the worst nightmare. It's not being in the bottom. It's actually being in the middle. Not being able to move anywhere. Build a habit. Build a system. As if it's your daily task. You don't even think about doing something else. Like jerking off, right? When your pee-pee goes up, your first thought would be to jerk off. And that's the same. As soon as you wake up, you think, work. Make it your survival need to work. As if you want to poop. As if you want to eat. Work for me became just the same habit as laying down, watching YouTube. I've just repeated the same steps over and over again for months. I've been eating this frog, waking up, going here, and recording this video for 2 months. 2 or 3 times a week. Now I'm trying to do it more. This is not some difficult thing for me now. Let it be 10 degrees. Let it be negative 10 degrees outside. By Celsius. I don't fucking care. Like, this is my must-have to do. I don't have no option, bro. I don't feel like it's work. I just feel that, you know, I kind of enjoy it. I improve my speaking in English. I'm passing my IELTS soon. Sharing thoughts with you. Getting eyeballs on my product. And overall, it's like win for me. You just have to stop like framing that work as something boring and make it your usual task. How can you do it? Simplest step is like with meditation. To implement it, you do it in small quantities, right? 2 minutes, 1 minute, but daily. And that's the same shit. There are no magic answers. I've also thought that, you know, those guys do something extraordinary. I need to do some ritual, breakdance for a while, and then I'll be ready to work. I've actually just started forcing myself to work at some time. You know, I've set a time when I usually do my deep work in the morning and in the evening. Like, I have 2 blocks. And now it would be weird if I'm not on my desk at that time. 7 or 8 a.m. Right, I'm going straight into recording video. Then I'm gonna make a thumbnail. It's 5 p.m. Oh, I have to go and edit my videos. It was uncomfortable in the beginning. I'm not gonna lie. Just sitting and doing work when you don't feel like it, it feels hard. But it's only hard before taking an action. Because just give yourself 5 minutes and you will get into flow and you'll be fine. Like, hardest part is always in the beginning. Like with the first sale. Right now on October 18th, I haven't got a sale. So that's the hardest part for me. I'm just fighting for my life to get a sale. But as soon as I get it, it's 10 times easier to get another sale. And that's what I'm talking about. You just have to force yourself for a week to go and sit in front of your PC. From that point, you will automatically sit down. There will be no resistance. Because this is your daily thing, right? You have a mindset. If I don't do it, there's something wrong with me, right? If you wouldn't be shitting, something wrong with you. Something is clearly wrong with you. I think I talk a little more about shit, but another shit to talk about is fun. You have to genuinely enjoy your task. Actually, I should have put it before everything because it's passion. It's choosing your business model at first, but that's actually not crucial. It shouldn't be exactly your passion. Like, you can find enjoyment in niche you're doing now. You just have to find that action, 1 or 2 tasks that actually make you creative. It make you get into flow and you forget sense of time. You forget everything, but you just want to do that task more. For me, it's talking and writing, getting ideas. When I'm talking to you, I lose a sense of time. I don't know what time it is. Let's actually look at it. It's 8:20. Dude, I came here at 7:40. Right now, I've just lost 40 minutes. It's fun. Usually, when we're killing our time, it means we actually enjoyed this thing. We just lost ourselves into that task. That should be your priority. Whenever you go and sit, you just have to do this most lovely, enjoyable task and do it for as long as you can. I physically can't make more than 1 video now because my feet, I'll get frostbite on my feet. I'll get frostbite on my finger. I'll have frostbite on my toes. And dude, I'm gonna die here. I don't know, bro. Negative temperature in October. That's fucking insane. Considering that 1 month ago, it was solid 30 degrees. But that's not the point. If you put it even simpler, what I found out, I just made a bubble out of my mouth. What the fuck? I just found that if it's any creative task, I don't have to specifically enjoy it. But if it's just creative, you will get into flow and you will enjoy it. Not gonna lie. Making presentations, writing scripts, getting ideas, recording, creating, making thumbnail, editing, all of that stuff can be made creative, so you will enjoy it. Like, you will have fun from it. There's no boss staring at you. And that's the beauty. Core principle is just feeling no resistance. Our goal is to not get more concentrated. But yeah, it's true. There's a point, but it's just feeling no resistance to sitting down and work. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Because that actually opened my eyes. I've always been on a discipline, red pill kind of side. When I need to force myself to work more, I have to be more disciplined. It's all about my inner strength, and I burnt out. That is sustainable way to be productive. Give yourself 2 weeks and you'll work 3 hours a day like you're playing Fortnite. I made that bubble again. Like you're hanging out with your buddies. You're having fun. It makes you money. It will free up your parents. It will allow you to travel around the world, and it will retire you at 40 years old. I don't know, dude. That's just a blessing. Just keep it consistent and you'll be fucking fine. Share my thoughts about focus and everything I know about focus. If you're interested in working with me, and if you want to triple your productivity with no bullshit, I'm not gonna lie, I'll make you work 3 times more. If you click on the link below, book a call with me and we'll talk about it. And remember, you don't have to feel comfortable about it. Just keep going. That is the next guide